Leaders are not born, they are made. A very warm greeting to all the attendees of today's ceremony. I, Avika Gaur,
and I, Aditi Sinha, will be your host for this afternoon.
On this momentous occasion of the Senior Schools Investiture ceremony, I take this opportunity to welcome our distinguished chief guest, Mr. Sachin Shankpal, First Secretary, Culture and Education, Embassy of India to the State of Qatar. Honorable Guest of Honor, Mr. Hassan Jogale, School President. Respected Principal, Ms. Meenal Bakshi, Head Mistress, Senior and Secondary Senior, Ms. Madhu Opal. Dear parents, teachers, and fellow students, heartiest welcome to each one of you. As we honor and recognize the leaders of our school, let us all witness the arrival of the Senior Student Council in this very jubilant auditorium. Please put your hands together as the young leaders of DPS Monarch International School march through.
A good leader is the one who takes the initiative. A good leader has a strong personality, courage, and a clear vision, as well as the will to achieve. A good leader inspires his or her team to perform at their best all of the time and leads them to success.
With a futuristic vision of our school to deliver learning excellence that is child-centric, value-based and technology-driven, DPS Monarch International School stands out among other schools.
We also strive to fulfill the mission of our school, to ensure the students add value to their community and make the world a better place to live in. Our school's motto is, education with a difference. We take pride in telling all those who are present here that we abide by our school's vision, mission, and motto. Monarchians are inquirers and communicators. The students are progressive, compassionate, reflective, and informed.
On every occasion, we are reminded of the importance of prayer in our life. No beginning is a good one without the remembrance of the Almighty. Let us begin this auspicious ceremony with the recitation of the prayer. I would like to call upon Syed Numan Khadri from 9D for the recitation of the prayer, and I request you all to kindly rise.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful, all praise is to Allah, Lord of all the worlds, the most compassionate, most merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment. You alone we worship and you alone we ask for help. Guide us along the straight path, the path of those you have blessed, not of those who you are displeased with, nor of those who are astray. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Syed Numan, for that blissful recitation. To evoke feelings of patriotism and remind you of the nation's glory and beauty, I request you all to rise in respect to the national anthem.
ستبقى حرة تسلو भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you, everyone. You may now take your seats. Before we continue with the ceremony, we would like to acknowledge our school director, Mr. Harish Kanjani. Welcome, sir.
Music is a universal language that can bring people together and touch their emotions. Those who believe in the beauty of their dreams will have a happy future. For a dream to become a reality, it takes sweat, commitment, and hard work. Today, our choir performs a piece that emphasizes on the value of positive thinking, faith, and believing in one's dreams and ambitions. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the DPS Monarch School Choir.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me. That I call
On this special occasion, we are honored to have our chief guest, Mr. Sachin Shankpal, First Secretary, Culture and Education, Embassy of India to the State of Qatar, to grace us with his presence. With great delight and honor, let me introduce our chief guest. Mr. Sachin has made a valuable impact in our community and has enhanced and commenced several innovative schemes for the development in the field of education. He is a well-recognized, hard-working and dynamic personality known for his directory skills. He likes to work towards connecting young minds to strive towards success and achievement.
We are also immensely grateful for the efforts put forward by Mr. Shankpal for the smooth conduction of the grade 10 and 12 board examinations. Your diligence has made it possible for students across Qatar to excel in their examinations. We are grateful for your service to all Indian schools across the country, sir. It is our deemed privilege and honor to commend him with a token of appreciation. Let me call upon Harini Kaviyaris of grade 6 to present her work in Madhubani art to our chief guest. The art form that requires patience, dedication and precision, which is evidently seen in the painting. We are proud to present this stellar piece of art to Mr. Sachin. Can we have a round of applause, please?
We are also honored to have our guest of honor. We at DPS Monarch International School are blessed to have such a magnificent leader as our president, Mr. Hassan Chogle, a dynamic community leader, recipient of the highest honor for NRIs, Pravasi Bharatiya Samman by the Government of India, past president of all the 4 apex bodies of community activities under the aegis of Embassy of India, a great philanthropist and an avid poetry enthusiast. We are delighted to have you as a guest of honor, sir. A round of applause for him. It is our deemed privilege and honor to commend him with a token of appreciation. May I now request Azmi Fatima to present her splendid work in abstract painting to our guest of honor.
Now it is time to welcome our another guest of honor, Dynamic Director of Facility, Mr. Harish Kanjani. We are honored to have you with us, sir. I would like to call Harini Kaviyaris of grade 6 to present an abstract painting to our esteemed director. We are glad to present this stellar piece of art to Mr. Harish. Can we have a round of applause, please?
Thank you, everyone. The Student Council is an excellent platform to groom young leaders, which helps them discover the leader in them. It is the voice of the student body and helps students share their ideas, thoughts, and concerns with the school functionaries. The Student Council gives students an opportunity to develop leadership by organizing and carrying out school activities and service projects, keeping the school spirit alive. All the leaders seated before us have been through a series of interviews and interactions. At last, we have established an excellent student council.
I consider it a great honor to invite the person who always inspires us and gives us her endless care, guidance, and support. She is our mentor and leader. I'm proud to say that DPS Monarch is led by a passionate mentor and leader. I now request our principal, Miss Meenal Bakshi, to join us on stage and declare the Senior Student Council of the academic year 2022-23.
Thank you, Aditi and Avika. A very good afternoon to our today's honorable chief guest, Mr. Sachin Dinkar Shankpal, the First Secretary, Education and Culture, Indian Embassy, Qatar. Guest of honor, Mr. Hassan Chogle, our school president, along with our school director, Mr. Harish Kanjani, heads, parents, school staff, and my dear Monarchians. I welcome everyone to our senior school investor ceremony of 22-23. This investor ceremony is exciting and different. Exciting because after 2 years of long wait, we are having this ceremony in this hall, not virtually. And different because as our young leaders from secondary and higher secondary wing will move to the next level of their educational journey, to practice leadership skills and become successful leaders in the future. Well, before we proceed further, I declare the names of the Student Council along with the teaching staff members who are part of the Student Council of 2022-2023. I would like to call our discipline in charge, Mr. Aban Samuel. Along with him, the 4 house wardens, Ms. Radhika Pradeep, House Warden of Honesty House, Ms. Mehnaz Daroge, House Warden of Integrity, Ms. Surabhi Suri, House Warden of Loyalty, and Ms. Nausheen Ali, House Warden of Peace. These 5 members would be heading our student council team and they would be guiding throughout. Now I would like to declare the names of head boy and head girl of the school. So the head boy is Rishi Vikram Singh from 11th A and head girl Hania Mirza from 11th C. We have house captains Abdullah from 11th C and house captain girl Heba from 11A. We have discipline secretary Abhinan from 11B, discipline secretary girl Devika Anup from 11A, culture secretary boy Rohan from 11C, culture secretary girl Anushka Mohanty from 11A, editor-in-chief Elizabeth from grade 10A, cyber captain boy Kunnus from grade 10A, cyber captain girl Yashvi Celesti from grade 10C, house captain honesty Srinjay Mukherjee from 11C, house captain integrity Sarang Satish from 11A, house captain loyalty Faizan Ahmed from 11B, house captain peace Akshit from 11A. Vice House Captains Honesty Adishri Lalit from 10B, Vice House Captain Integrity Anthony Binu from 10A, Vice House Captain Loyalty Azmi Fatima from 10B, Vice House Captain Peace Nikita Nitin from 10B. We have 2 sports vice captains, Vice Sports Captain boy Purva from grade 10A, girl Purva from grade 10A, Vice Sports Captain boy Aditya from 10B. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our Student Council of Senior School of year 22-23. Please give them a big round of applause. To help this entire team of counselors, we have elected and selected prefects from the lower grades so that they can become the successful leaders in the future. So I would like to invite all the prefects of the schools to come. Prefect Honesty Ishita Koshti from 6F, Prefect Honesty Falguni Pradeep from 7C, Prefect Honesty Vidhi Sadar 8D, Prefect Honesty Ravi Shankar Shivu from 9B, Integrity Isha from 6D, Rudra Pratap from 7E, Aarti Subhash from 8C, Sadia Yasmin from 9B, Pendal Pavitra from 6A, Gibran Imran from 7E, Anashwara Anil from 8C, Hardik from 9E, Harini from 6D, Adidev from 7D, Arthur grade 8D and Anaga from 9D. They also deserve a big round of applause. As we have successfully formed the Student Council of 2022-23, I would like to give a piece of advice to the Student Council members. So my dear Student Council members, now you are going to join the League of Leaders. Most people assume and believe that leadership is a position, but I believe that you should take leadership as who you are, because great leadership starts with self-leadership. The founder of Visa Credit Card has rightly said, if you want to lead, invest 40% of your time in leading yourself. We as a school are investing our time and energy on you to be the leaders. So therefore, as leaders, you must invest 40% of your time on leading yourself. Please make a note of 3 steps which you can take to lead yourself. The first is self-awareness, where you look in within yourself and find your voice, your personality and your character, because you will be the role model for the entire school. The second step is self-reflection. You must have observed it's our practice in school. Towards the end of day's work, your teachers ask you to spend some time reflecting on your learning. It's a part of our school practice. Same way, as a leader, you may face several challenges while performing your duties and listening out to priorities you need to address. And I would suggest you should try to spend few minutes in the evening or morning to find out what went right, what went wrong in a day while performing your duties. This daily reflection will definitely help you to sharpen your problem solving skills. And the third step is self-regulation. The greatest challenges most people face in life is lack of time. And most people in position of responsibility complain that they have got very little time to complete so many tasks, including me sometime as well. But since you will assume position of responsibility, you need to work around your available time as a student, and that's a leader. Many student leaders get mixed up. They can't focus on their studies while performing their duties. So they create kind of imbalance in their life. So my suggestion is you to see what is the available time and how can you transform yourself to make that time better. And at the end, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the school management, parents, teachers, admin staff, support staff and all other stakeholders including parents for their support and collective efforts towards the development of these young leaders, grooming them to achieve something worthwhile in their life and above all, raising them the right way. Whatever our students have achieved so far would have never been possible without your constant support. So I'm extremely pleased to recognize and mention that the contribution of everyone present here has excelled in this school and themselves. So I thank you all for having come together and supporting Monarchians, our student council and our efforts at this ceremony. Thank you very much and have a good day ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. Let us now begin with the installation of the Senior Student Council. May I request the Chief Guest and Guest of Honors to join us on the stage to do the honors. I would request our Principal and Headmistress to accompany the dignitaries on stage.
Thank you for joining us on stage. Let us now instate the Senior Student Council by conferring them with their sash and badges. To begin with, let me call the head boy, Rishi Vikram Singh, and head girl, Hania Mirza, to come forward and receive the honors.
Moving forward, I would now like to invite our sports captains, Abdullah Iftikhar and Heba Tala Javed, to come forward and receive the honors.
Next, I would like to call upon the Discipline Secretary, Abhinan Jijit and Devika Anup to come forward and receive the honors.
Up next, I would like to call upon our cultural secretaries, Rohan Ernest and Anushka Mohanty, to kindly come forward to receive their honors.
Proceeding with the event, I would now like to call upon the cyber captains, Panus Purakal and Yashvi Celeste, to come forward and receive the honors.
Now I would like to call upon our house captains to come forward and receive the honors. House Captain Honesty, Srinjay Mukherjee. House Captain Integrity, Sarang Satish. House Captain Loyalty, Faizan Ahmad. House Captain Peace, Akshit Palamthodi.
Next up, I would like to call the Vice House Captains from each house. Vice House Captain Honesty, Adarsh Lalit. Vice House Captain Integrity, Anthony Benu Alapat. Vice House Captain Loyalty, Azmi Fatima. And Vice House Captain Peace, Nikita Nithin.
Now I would like to call upon the Vice Sports Captains, Purva Babar and Aditya Vivek, to kindly come forward and receive the honors.
Now I request the prefects from House Peace to come forward and receive the honors. Harini Kavyaras, Adire Pillai, Atharav Gupta, and Anagha Ajay.
Now I request the House Prefects from the House of Loyalty to kindly join us on stage. We have Tendril Pavitra, Jibran Khan, Anaswara Anil, and Hardik Sukhnandan.
Now I request the prefects from House Integrity to come on stage and receive the honors. We have Isha Rakesh, Rudra Pratap Singh Rathore, Aarti Subhash, and Sadia Yasmin.
Last but not least, I would like to invite the House Prefects from Honesty, Ishita Koshti, Falguni Pradeep, Vidhi Sadar, and Ravi Shankar Shibi. Thank you everyone. Heartiest congratulations to the newly formed Student Council. Now I request everyone to be seated. The oath is an important ceremonial gesture signifying the official start to one's term. May I request our respected principal, Ms. Meenal Bakshi, to join us on the stage for the swearing-in ceremony. We would now call upon the discipline in charge and the house wardens of all the 4 houses. Ms. Radhika Pradeep, House Warden, House of Honesty; Ms. Mehnaz Daroge, House Warden Integrity; Ms. Surbhi Suri, House Warden Loyalty; and Ms. Nausheen Ali, House Warden Peace.
I,
Aban Samuel, Discipline Master, DPS Monarch International School.
I, Radhika Pradeep, House Warden, House of Honesty.
I, Surbhi Suri, House Warden, House of Loyalty.
I, Ms. Mehnaz Daroge, House Warden, House of Integrity.
I, Nausheen Ali, House Warden, House of Peace.
do solemnly pledge that I will abide by the rules and regulations that govern our institution, and to be honest and true to the core values that it stands for. We promise to carry out the duties and responsibilities entrusted to us with courage and conviction, and above all, to always uphold the integrity of our school. We will constantly endeavor to fill our minds with great thoughts and spread nobility in thinking and action among the council. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, discipline in charge and house wardens. Now I would like to request our head boy, Rishi Singh, and head girl, Hania Mirza, to come on stage for the oath-taking ceremony. And I would also like to request our head mistress, Miss Madhu Upal, to administer the oath.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would request you to take pledge position. Kindly repeat after me. I
Rishi Vikram Singh, the head boy of DPS Monarch International School,
solemnly pledge that
I, Hania Mirza, head girl of DPS Monarch International School.
solemnly pledge that
solemnly pledge that
I'll serve my fellow students
I'll serve my fellow students
and school sincerely.
and school sincerely.
I will uphold
I will uphold
loyalty to the traditions
Loyalty to the traditions
and
and
ethos of the school.
ethos of the school.
I promise that
I promise that
I will respect
I will respect
and abide by the rules
and abide by the rules
and the regulations
and the regulations
of the school
of the school
in the true spirit
in the true spirit
for the glory and honor
for the glory and honor
of my school.
of my school.
I will actively participate
I will actively participate
in the school activities
in the school activities
and
and
endeavor to bring laurels
endeavor to bring laurels
and glory.
and glory.
I understand that
I understand that
it's a privilege
it's a privilege
to be part of
to be part of
the DPS Monarch Senior Student Council,
to be part of the senior
DPS Monarch
DPS Monarch
Senior Student Council,
Senior Student Council,
and
and
I will take this responsibility
I will
and take this responsibility
sincerely.
sincerely.
By the virtue of the power invested in me as senior school headmistress, I appoint Rishi Vikram Singh as head boy and Hania Mirza as head girl for the Senior Student Council for the session 22-23. congratulate newly appointed head boy and head girl. May God help them to discharge their duties well. Thank you everyone and have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I request our discipline master, Mr. Aban Samuel, to administer the oath for the rest of the council members. And I request the student council members to join us on stage in the following order. Starting with the sports captain, Abdullah Iftikhar and Hibbatala Javed. Then the vice sports captain, Purva Babar and Aditya Vivek. And at last, the house captains, Srinajay Mukherjee, Sarang Satis, Faizan Ahmed and Akshit Palamohi. I would also like to request our house prefects to kindly assemble in front of the stage. House prefects for honesty, Ishita Koshti, Falguni Pradeep, Vidhi Saddar, Ravi Shankar Shivi. House prefects for integrity, Isha Ratish, Rudra Pratap Singh, Arti Subhash and Sadia Yasmin. House prefects for the House of Loyalty, Tendra Pavitra, Jibran Khan, Anuswara Anil and Hardik Sukhnandan. House prefects for the House of Peace, Harini Kaviaras, Adidev Pillai, Atharv Gupta and Anaka Aji.
May I request all the student council and the prefects to be in the pledge position. Kindly repeat after me. We, the Senior Student Council of DPS Monarch International School, solemnly pledge that we will serve our fellow students and school sincerely. We will uphold loyalty to the traditions and ethos of the school. We promise that we will respect and abide by the rules and regulations of the school in the true spirit for the glory and honor of our school. We will actively participate in the school activities and endeavor to bring laurels and glory. We understand that it is a privilege to be a part of the DPS Monarch Senior Student Council. And we will take this responsibility sincerely. Thank you.
A hearty congratulations to the newly formed Student Council of Academic Year 2022-23. I request all the Student Council members to take their seats. Taking on responsibilities is extremely important in life. we should never be hesitant to do so, and we should constantly take the initiative to assist our community whenever possible. It's now time to request our respected principal to hand over the baton of responsibilities to our newly elected head boy Rishi Vikram Singh and head girl Hania Mirza.
Thank you, Mom. Dance expresses emotions and values. Dance is the hidden language of the soul. No matter how low we might be feeling, a good dance performance always manages to make us feel rejuvenated. So now it's time we make things a bit entertaining. This time we bring to you a spectacular amalgam of Western and classical dance that will leave all of us stunned. Ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath as I invite the graceful troupe of dancers of DPS Monarch to the stage for an exuberant performance. Wow, that was a mesmerizing performance.
We are glad to have Mr. Sachin Shankpal, First Secretary, Culture and Education, Embassy of India to the State of Qatar, here with us at the Investiture ceremony. You have motivated and inspired us all by being an example of kindness and selfless service. You have given your best by sharing your expertise and knowledge in every way possible to help children achieve heights and excel in the field of education. With that being said, I request our chief guest to kindly address the gathering.
Thanks Aditi, thanks Avika. You have introduced me to some of my new qualities which I also didn't know. Respected President Shri Chaudhary ji, respected Director Shri Harish Kanjani ji, respected Principal Ma'am, HM Ma'am, the other dignitaries present in the dais, dear students, parents, teachers, the newly elected head boy, head girl, Rishi and Hadiya. Thank you so much, first of all, for inviting me to this occasion, the ceremony. I'm sure that this is, as ma'am said, that after 2 years you are able to have this ceremony in this physical format. So you must also be looking forward to it. I'm glad to be part of it. I express my gratitude on behalf of Embassy of India for having us invited to this function. Coming towards the ceremony, I would say a few words. I have had an opportunity to attend quite a few investiture ceremonies of schools here in Qatar. By far, I must say that this was one of the most well-planned and disciplined ceremony. Few of the students also, I could locate, like Atharva was here. I mentioned that he was enjoying the march past, which I'm sure that it was taught to you. This is a new responsibility. This responsibility has to do with social aspects rather than something which you will get to know in the book. Definitely there will be book, there are theories. As you will grow, learn, so many of you I'm sure will learn the management. You will come across a lot of leaders, thinkers on leadership, scholars on leadership who have guided us to understand the concept of leadership. By far personally, I must say that I was impressed while studying. I was impressed with the leadership theory of Mary Parker Foley, the great scholar of her era. She was ahead of her time, they used to say. And she had said that, or she had put forward the theory of emergence of leadership. That leader emerges from the situation. It is the situation which brings out the best person who can handle it and find the solution. As a leader, you must be solution oriented, not the problem oriented. Look at the problem, observe it carefully, and then concentrate your mind on the solution. At the same time, I would also like to request all my young friends, students here, to be compassionate towards your fellow students. Do not allow your mind to get attracted or distracted, I would rather say, to any kind of, even the slightest of the arrogance because of this position which you will be holding. Because your entire profile while doing this work will be judged, will be noted by the fact that how many students appreciate you being here in the student council. If you are not appreciated by the students sitting across from the other side, then your tenure would not be fulfilling one. So try to reach out of your comfort zone, try to reach out to the last student possible who is the most shy in the class, who do not prefer to speak in the class. Try to be there. I'm sure you have excellent teachers to guide you here. And also take this opportunity to read biographies of great leaders of our nation India and of the world as well. You can start with the biography of Mahatma Gandhi, my experiments with truth. I'm sure you will gain out of it. Everyone has. Having said that, I again thank you all for inviting me to this occasion. And last but not the least, while doing all these things, do not forget to enjoy. These are the best times of your life. Enjoy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those encouraging words, and I hope that our council members take your words into consideration. Thank you once again for wishing the best for our school.
A true leader knows who he is and what he stands for. He knows his values and the rules which he will abide by, regardless of the circumstances he faces. I would like to invite the guest of honor, our school president, Mr. Hassan Chogle, to highlight upon the core values of our esteemed institution. Dear sir, it is our deep pleasure and honor to hear a few words of inspiration and motivation from you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We always start in the name of the God, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Today, Chief Guest, Mr. Sachin Changpal, Director Mr. Harish Kanjani, Principal Minal Bakshi, HM Madhu Upal and Sujit Kumar ji, all the dedicated staff members, coordinators, my dear children, Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon and namaskaram. First of all, for this today's senior investiture ceremony, I congratulate Principal and her entire team for organizing the function in a very professional way and elegantly it is done. Because as Sachin said, I am seeing this investiture ceremony for past 30-35 years. It was really something different. And I can narrate 2 lines of poetry because our Sachin ji also fond of poetry. होठ भी सी लूं तो अल्फाज मेरे बोल उठे, हमने पहचान जमाने से जुदा रखी है. So monarch is different from others. Then I congratulate all the appointees who have been appointed today and congratulate their parents and their teachers, everybody, and we hope you will keep the monarch flag flying high and you will prove yourself to be the good leaders. DPS group of institutions run by group of philanthropic Indians. We are really a pioneer in providing the education facility to the community, and I hope, which is acknowledged by everyone, our aim is not only to produce 12th standard holders or something like that. We want to have an overall development of each and every child. We want to create various opportunities for them and to do the talent hunt or a talent search, because every child got some quality. So we would like to give them the platform, the opportunity to develop their talents and to become future leaders. Mr. Sachin's acknowledging the presence of Mr. Sachin Shankpal, who is heading education and culture. We are thankful to him especially for attending today's function. He has been here in the past also, to the Ambassador of India and to the Embassy of India. We are the largest expatriate community in Qatar, and Embassy of India is like an umbrella for us to protect our rights as Indian citizens and also our rights as the residents of Qatar. So thank you, Sachin ji. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind and Jai Qatar. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It was truly an honor for us to have you here at the investiture ceremony. Patience, honesty, and collaboration are attributes that the finest leaders possess. They can clearly communicate in order to assist others in taking action. Great leaders not only enthuse and encourage their followers, but they also teach themselves new abilities and fulfill the objectives they set for themselves. Fortunately, we have students that exhibit these characteristics. I'd like to ask our head boy, Rishi Singh, and head girl, Hania Mirza, to speak a few words and motivate us.
Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. Warm greetings to all the dignitaries, key functionaries, teachers, and my dear friends. I, Rishi Vikram Singh, the head boy of DPS Monarch International School, stand here in front of you as a leader. My sincere gratification to all the teachers and the school management who inculcated and identified the idealistic traits in me to be a leader. I take pride in my school's motto, education with a difference. It's an honor for me to have been given an opportunity to fulfill my duties and responsibilities with a difference. As the head boy, I will ensure that I adhere to the school rules and strive to motivate my peers while maintaining the standards and discipline. A team is just like a tool, where one tool cannot do all the jobs, but together it can do wonders. So let's get our hands together and work with team spirit for the betterment of ourselves and the school, and take our school to the greater heights. Best of luck to one and all. Thank you.
A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Honorable Chief Guest, respected President Sir, beloved Principal Ma'am, Headmistress Ma'am, coordinators, house wardens, discipline master, teachers, and my dear friends, warm greetings to all. I, Hania Mirza, the head girl of DPS Monarch International School, feel privileged to be selected for this position. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the teachers and the entire school management who have shown immense faith and have selected me as the head of the council. I stand here as a leader with the prime duty to take care of the norms of discipline and to work in collaboration to achieve the best for our school. I promise to work hard with devotion and determination and will try my best to prove myself worthy of your selection. I will strive to encourage each student present here to make the most of every opportunity to grow as a person of value and to exceed their potential. The culture of our school helps to develop perseverance, empowerment, commitment, and respect within each individual. This school has taught me how to deal with challenges that you will meet in your everyday life. It has made me a better student, a better citizen, and above all, a better person. I assure you that I will leave no stone unturned to make our school scale the heights of success. I express my gratitude towards the enlightening and enlightening and indwelling visions of our school management, our principal, all the teachers, the non-academic staff, and the students who have put in trust in my ability to lead and produce results. And seek your prayers, guidance, and collective support as we start this new academic year. In the end, I would like to say, dream big, work hard, stay focused, and surround yourself with good people and positivity. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those guiding words.
This spectacular afternoon elucidated on the dedication and passion of the leaders of DPS Monarch. Leaders, we hope you're proud of yourselves for your efforts and commitment, and we hope you set a great role model for the students.
I would like to thank our chief guest and guest of honors for gracing us with their presence, our principal and headmistress for being our guiding light, academic and activity coordinators, IT department, transportation department, support staff, student council members and their parents, teachers, and all the students. I hope you have a splendid day ahead. On behalf of DPS Monarch, I would like to thank all of you for your presence on this occasion.